me just a few minutes back.
Yes, because it's here in the content here.
Okay.
Okay.
So the task, as mentioned here, is
Can you see that? Yeah.
yeah, I can see your screen. Okay, so it is open there. Okay, fine. So launch the Ubuntu virtual machine to access the graphical. So you have to complete it within 50 minutes, right?
50. Yeah.
Okay. And there is some passing score or passing marks or something.
No, 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 no.
Okay, okay,
It's for training purpose.
okay, it is just a training purpose. So launch the Ubuntu virtual machine to access the graphical interface. You have logged in. You need to execute ls. You know ls is a listing command to see your file and directories.
Let me go here.
Yeah.
Where do I name it?
That was Ubuntu. Yeah.
Yeah, it went.
Just yeah, this one, this one. Click on that. Yeah,
Okay.
this is Ubuntu. So type in ls to see the listing of file. Click on the terminal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here you have a directory called scripts. So ls, give a space and then scripts, scripts, hit enter. So these are the files that are present within the directory scripts. So after this, the next task is
I wanted to open this in on a different window because I have to go back all the time.
correct.
See here. Let me open from here.
Okay, the next one is ls-l for long listing of files.
Okay.
Yeah, ls then space -l.
Uh-huh.
Do we need to take any screenshot, or it will be
No,
just
no, no,
just
no.
to execute the commands that is enough.
Mm-hmm.
So that is done. Then the next task
Okay.
is task number 4 is looking at the first example in the above screenshot. So that is the first one, desktop. As we saw just above, the first D means, so these are theory things that I have discussed earlier. The D means directory,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and then an item beginning with an initial hyphen means file. So these are theoretical things. Now point number 5 is looking ahead slightly. There are two occurrences of the word student. Okay, so these also have discussed earlier if you can remember. The first occurrence of student represents the user who owns the file, and the second student is the group. Uh, as I mentioned, that whenever there is a user account in a Linux system, automatically a group is also being created with the same username, same name, in the same
Mm-hmm.
name. So that's why the students that are appearing in two columns. The first one is the column of the user, and the second student is the column of the group with the same name. Okay. So these are the things, and then 6 is immediately after the initial D is the cryptic sequence of 9 character R, W, X, R, 1. So we know R is read, W is write, X is
Mm-hmm.
execute. And the first is for the user permission, then there is the group permission, and the last three blocks are for everybody else. Okay. So they are the so-called, so these are all theory mostly, as I can see.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just a revision of what we have done earlier. So point number 7 here is -r. So -r option to display the contents of the current directory in reverse alphabetical order. Okay, so you can check out with ls-r. So the same output but in a reverse order.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is -r. But again, when we had a theory class, I mentioned that this R in small caps gives a different result, and if you use capital R, that will give you a different result. So anyway, here we need to execute R in small. Now point number 8 is, yeah, RL. So the
Yeah,
C
it's similar to the reverse order.
correct. So it is in reverse
Yeah.
order, but since you are giving hyphen L displays long listing of file with a detailed listing of what are the permissions, when it was created, who is the user. So all those details are available because you have combined two options, minus L and minus R. Minus R for reverse order and minus L for long listing, long details of every file and directory.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So then part two. So here you,
Okay. The manual command. Yeah.
correct, correct, correct.
Uh, uh, Guzman, to be honest, this is the thing I've seen with you. Remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think last
Yeah.
time in a project also there was a command like how to learn Linux if somebody is new. So there also we use this man command. Man is manual command. It's like a help manual. So if you want to know much more details about any command, just need to type man, give a space, and specify the command. So, so this will give you a details of the command ls, and if you press enter continuously, you will have many lines coming up. Yeah, so the page will scroll down and you can see all the contents about this particular command ls. So you can use it with other commands also, any dir command or any other command. So man can be used as a help manual for learning any command.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is the thing. This is the thing I've seen with you. To be honest. Yeah.
And this is PWD, if you can remember, it
Print
is
print working directory. Huh?
yeah, somebody says print working directory or present working directory as it is mentioned
Okay.
here.
Okay. Okay.
So wherever you are currently in whichever folder or whichever directory, so if you
Uh-huh.
need to know your location, you can type PWD, so that will show you current location, current path where you are currently working.
Yeah.
So that is there. And number two is CD desktop. So if you can remember what is CD
See the change directory.
directory. So basically when we are in a different directory and we need to enter into some other different directory, so we use CD and give a space and specify the directory name. So here you can type CD and then desktop. So I think the E should be in small caps, otherwise you will get a error. No, D should be in caps, but the E
Yeah.
after D, yeah, this is right. Hit enter. Yeah. So currently you are within the desktop directory, and you can check your present directory. So this is
Yeah.
how you can check your location, current location.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. So that is done. Now you can use cd command to go up one directory. Okay. So if somebody needs to go up one like to the parent directory, so you can type cd dot dot cd space dot dot will take you to your parent directory. Like in this case, I can see your parent directory is student. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you are currently within the parent directory. There is a subdirectory called desktop. You are currently in desktop. So if you need to go back to your parent directory student, so you can type cd space dot dot, hit enter, and check with pwd.
Yeah.
So you are currently in the parent directory, that is student.
Mm-hmm.
And if somebody needs to check his current directory, you can type cd space a single dot. Yeah, hit enter. So that will show your current directory only. So generally people use double dot to go back to the parent directory.
Okay. Creating and view file. Mm.
Okay, here part 4 is at most simple echo command. So you know echo is a command which displays anything, whatever we
Mhm.
type just after echo. It is used in programming language also. So typing echo, then space, then hello will just display hello. Whatever you type, welcome, hello, your name, whatever it is. Yeah, parenthesis, starting parenthesis, and then
I forgot how
if
to.
you do not give the parenthesis, you can see what is the result. Otherwise,
No, I'm trying to remember how to put
parenthesis,
the
right?
no, yeah, but no, the
Starting
double
quote,
quote here.
double quotes. So shift and then uh, the starting code is just beside enter key on the right hand side. Just
No, it's not working. I'll just try. I remember I did it before.
okay. So shift
Okay,
and
let me try this one.
okay. Yeah, that
Hello.
also works. Okay, fine.
Okay.
So which in of itself is not terribly useful. However, it can also be used as a quick and dirty way of writing text to a file when using to text editor such as a Nano or VI. To make this happen, it is necessary to use the greater than symbol character as a redirect and to give the name of the file in which to store the text. So the greater than symbol is a redirection, output redirection command. So if somebody types in echo and then whatever text, hello, hi, whatever it is, and then they give a greater than symbol, that means they are redirecting the output. Instead of the output coming on the screen, it will be saved on that particular file name. Okay. So a
Okay.
file will be created and within that file, the content, the display will be saved there. Instead of coming up on the screen, it will be saved on the file.
Okay. Yes. Let me produce.
Yeah. So you can test it.
This is something.
So this document that you have sent me over WhatsApp, this was available
Yes.
before the lab, like long before the lab, or just 5 minutes back.
No, this is just now because this is a lab. You booked it. Okay. You have to book because yeah, a lot many students.
Okay, means it was not available yesterday.
No, 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 no.
It it can be accessed only after you book the slot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but this is very helpful. These things, the screenshot as the like the one that I have shared with you last time when we had classes on Linux. It is similar to that.
Yes.
So having screenshots, it is very easy to understand.
Okay.
So you
Here.
can put any text, not that the same one. Maybe you can put anything, your name, whatever it is. This is some text I added to my first file. So anyway, so you have not given the closing parenthesis. You have missed the closing parenthesis, the closing code. The starting code you have given, but the closing
Where
code after the first file, yeah, there should be a closing code.
first? Here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before the greater than symbol. You can check the document also. After the text is completed,
Okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah.
it might work, but it is better to follow the direction.
Yeah.
Now you can hit enter. So basically, you need to give the name of a file. Okay. So if you are planning to create a file with the name file, then it's okay. Otherwise, you can give any name.
Okay, okay.
So now if you check with ls, you will get to see there is a file created with the name file.txt. Yeah, if you check with ls, you will get to see that there is a file. Okay, the file name that they have given is file1, but I think you have given file.txt. Would that matter that you need to do exactly same, or you can do it?
No, no, I can hear.
Yeah. So the name that they have
Um,
given is file1, but I think you have given
yeah,
file.txt.
okay, 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 okay.
But would that matter if you change the name?
One. Okay, let me see. One.
.txt.
Just.
No, this parenthesis is not required.
Okay.
Delete this here.
Okay.
So there are two files because initially you created one. So
Yeah, yeah.
file1 txt is created, and if you want to check the content, you can check with cat command, cat space and then file1.txt. Hit enter. So this is
Yeah.
the content that has been saved in file. Yeah. So they have done the same thing with the cat command. Now use the ls -l to view the new files permission. So you can check with ls-l and specify the file name to check the details, long listing details of a particular file only. Hit enter.
Yeah.
So this is the default condition of any file that is being created in Linux. By default, the user has a read-write permission, uh, and the first hyphen defines it is a file, it is not a directory. Then RW is read-write for the user. Without X means there is no execution permission for the user. Similar for the group, it is only having read-write permission for the group, but without X, that means the group also doesn't have an execution permission. And for
Mm.
everybody else who is not a owner, who is not a group member, it is only
Just
a read.
read.
It's only
Read.
a read permission.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
So self-assessment question: what permission does the user called student? The user called student have to access file1.txt refer back to PowerPoint listing directory contents of this application. The user called access. Okay, so the user permission is read and write only. As you can check with the ls command, we have seen for the user it is -rw read and write without execution permission that we have discussed just now. Now the second one, they have also mentioned it with the yellow color. If you scroll up a little bit, yeah, here they have mentioned in the yellow discussion, they have R is read, W is write. So you know that, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
the same thing they have explained here.
Mm-hmm.
Now point number 5 is to add more text. If somebody needs to add some additional text to an existing file, you can use double greater than. So that will append the text at the end of the
Okay.
existing content. Okay. So here the command they have used is echo, then some more text, and then double greater than. So that will be added at the bottom of the existing content. Parenthesis starts and more text. So you can put any text. And then, so this is
Mm-hmm.
just an example, more text, but actually in real life you can put any text, okay,
Okay.
which you can which you want to add. additionally to the existing content of file 1,
Okay.
and then hit enter.
All right.
And you can check back with cat command, and you will see this more text phrase has been added at the bottom of the existing content.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is added, it is appended. It is not like you are overwriting the existing content. The existing content is there. It is just
Mm-hmm.
appended with the existing content.
Mm-hmm.
It is added additionally to the existing content. Now that is completed. So the second part 5 is copying and deleting files. Okay. So in order to and copy file, you need to type the command cp. Cp is copy
Mm-hmm.
command. Then whichever file you need to copy, you specify that source file name. Then give a space. Then specify the target file name. So a new file will be created with the same content. Okay. So cp file to be copied, name of the target file.
Meaning the file one will be copied to file two.
So yeah, you can create a file too, or you can see what they have given if you want to copy the same thing.
Yeah.
So they are also creating a second file with file 2. So file 2 will be a copy of file 1.
Can I check it with the ls command? Yeah.
Yeah, you can check with ls and you will see a new file is created, file 2. And you can verify the content of file 2 with the cat command, that whether it is an exact copy of file 1 or not. Hit enter and see it is the same content which was there in file 1.
Yeah.
So point number 3 is completed. Now is deletion. Okay. So to delete, the command is rm. Rm is to remove any file. Okay. So if you type rm and specify, give a space and specify a file name, that file will be deleted.
I remember we I you mentioned about three type of deletion. Remember?
Correct.
Yeah. Remember that one.
So this is a file deletion, but if required, we can delete a directory also. In that case,
Okay.
the command will be rmdir. But
In this case,
in this case, it is a file. So it is
yeah,
rm,
fine.
only rm and give a space.
Okay, Guzam, in this case, instead of me deleting the file one, I will delete the one I made a mistake, the
Correct.
file.
Correct.
Okay.
The file.txt, you can delete that also.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Even if you want to delete two files together, you can do that also with a single command. File.txt space file1.txt. So with a single command, both the files will be deleted.
Okay.
Okay, so you can delete multiple files with the rm command. So file.txt is deleted now.
Yeah. Okay.
So rm can be used to delete a single file, or rm can be used to delete multiple files together. So you can use rm as per your requirement, either to delete a single file or multiple files together.
Yes.
So point number 4 is completed. So they have done the same thing. Then check with ls whether the deletion is okay or
Mm-hmm.
not. So that
Yeah,
part
it's
is done.
I've just done it, yeah.
Yeah. Even in your terminal also you have checked with ls, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the next command is mv. Mv is I told you
Moving.
last time. Yeah, it has two
Mm-hmm.
functionalities actually. One is
Yes.
with the mv command you can rename a file or rename a directory. Again, it is also used to move a file from one location, file or directory, from one location to another location. So MV has two purposes. One is to rename a file or a directory, or somebody can use MV to move a file, that is cut paste, like in Windows we have cut paste. So you can move a file from one place to another place. Okay.
Okay.
So here they have mentioned a path like nv
Yeah.
and then file 2.txt, and then they have specified a path. So the path that they have mentioned is music folder. Within root there is a home, within home there is student, within student there is a music, and the name of music directory is M is in caps.
Okay. So the camps.
M is in caps, and then again a front slash. Give a front slash, a forward slash,
Okay.
yeah, and then hit enter. Or maybe before executing this command, you can check your present working directory, PWD.
For doing this command, yeah.
Yeah, before executing this command, you can check your current directory, your present directory. So
Home student.
your present directory is student, and if you type ls, so within ls you have seen file2.txt is present within this directory called student. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so with the help of nv command, we are going to move this file, that is cut paste, from this location to a different, that is
Music.
the music folder. In the music folder,
Music.
we are trying to move it inside the music directory.
Okay. Does it matter to write the capital letter home, or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, the home is in small caps, so you should write with small caps.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will give you an error. And student is also with small caps, but music, the first letter is in upper case. So you need to write it that way and hit enter.
Okay.
Now check with ls, you will see the file 2.txt is missing. It is not there.
It's needed.
Now you can go
Mm-hmm.
directly to that folder, music, if you type cd and specify the path. So that is one shortcut way. Yeah, so you are in the music folder, and here if you type ls, you will get to see that the file .txt is there. So just check with the step, as there are many
Okay.
ways by which anybody can perform it. So they have also done.
Okay. So this is the shortcut you were saying, yeah, to check it.
Yeah, so the way that you have done, you have directly entered into music folder and you have checked with ls. Okay, that is also
Mm-hmm.
a way, method, but the other method that they have mentioned here in page number 10, it is a shortcut way. Instead of entering directly into music, you can stay in the student folder, in the student directory, and you can just type ls and specify the path name. That will also show you what is there within the music directory.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that is a way by which anybody can see the content of any directory without entering into the directory.
This one here. I see.
Yeah, so what you can do is you can go back to your terminal and type cd dot dot, and you will go
Okay.
back to the parent directory. Yeah, hit enter. So you are
Mm-hmm.
currently in the parent directory. You can check with pwd or maybe ls. With ls also you can check. So you are in the parent directory,
Mm-hmm.
and file2.txt is not here. Now you
Yeah.
can type ls, give a space, and then specify the path like forward slash home,
Yeah,
then
okay.
the same path. So this is,
Student.
yeah, this is a way to check the content of any directory without entering into it.
Yes. Okay.
Hit enter. So you can see, though you are not in the music directory, but still you can see what is the content present within the music directory. It is
Mm-hmm.
file.txt. So that is page number 10. We have completed that. Now is page number 11. So we did the VI command. VI is a text editor. So here, instead of VI, they have used another text editor called Nano.
No,
Okay.
no.
So there are many different types of text editor available in different distribution of Linux. VI and Nano are very common. It is available in most of the Linux distribution. So the command that they have executed is Nano. So either anybody can use VI, but as per this task, you can follow the command nano, give a space, and then within root there is a home, within home there is student, within student there is music directory, within music directory there is a file called file2.txt. So you can execute this command. So the path is like give a space and then front slash home music and then file2.txt. Hit enter. So this is the
Okay.
nano text editor window. It is a little bit maybe different than the VI, but it is also a text editor window.
Mhm.
Now here, as per the task, what we need to do is you will get to see this window, so that is fine. Now the task is we can now use the text editor to change the content of the file. Uh, Linux is Linux. So whatever content that was there, you can delete it and you can write Linux is Linux. And after you have entered the Linux is Linux, you will need to save the text to a new file called linux.txt. Okay, some useful shortcuts for nano editor. So that is the end of the file. Okay, so that is the last task. So what you have to do is you. So they have
Okay.
given a list of shortcuts,
Yeah.
but even if you do not use the shortcut, you can use backspace and you can delete the content. If you press the delete, yeah. If you press the delete button continuously, all the content will be deleted. Because if you try to use all those shortcut, you have to read the page number 12. But I think that is for practice only. Okay, it is not in the task, it is for your understanding. Even like when we did the VI editor, there also I gave you some study materials where there was a page with a number of commands, if you can remember, like control A, control T,
Mhm.
double D, double W. So these were some shortcuts. So anyway, you can practice them later on, but for the time being, you just need to delete the content and type Linux is
Here,
Linux.
here. There, the thing here, here. This
Yeah,
are the.
yeah.
Okay.
So they have not specified which command to uh,
Yeah.
practice. It is just a theory that they have given that anybody can practice all these commands to move to the beginning of the line. So these are similar to VI editor. In VI also there were some shortcuts
Mm-hmm.
which I have given you last time. If you have missed, I can again send you those docs. Okay.
75 guys.
So like if you want to delete the character currently under the cursor, it is Control D. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And like if you want to delete all the lines, so delete entire line, that is Control K. Okay. Control D is will delete a single character and Control K will delete the entire line. Okay.
To save it
And to
without
save the
exiting.
content without exiting. Okay, that will be Control T.
Control
Uh,
O here.
Sorry, Control O. Control O will save the content without exiting, but we need to save it into a different file name that is linux.txt. Okay, so when saving a file opens a browser that allows you to select a file name from a list of files and directories. Saving file, saving a file opens a browser that allows select a file from a list of files and directories.
Control T.
So Control O will save this content within this file only, but we need to or rename and
Exit.
create a new file. So here it is. Uh, I can do it in a different way, like I can just save it in this file and then I will use the mv command to rename the file. So that is a very easy way. Okay, I will save the content Linux is Linux in this file and then I will close the editor and then I will execute the mv command to rename this file into linux.txt and Linux or linux2.txt. Okay. But here I think they want us to use this command.
Mm-hmm.
So as per
Okay.
this commands,
Seven. 7 person. Okay.
okay, there is a new file option as I can see there. Go back to your terminal window. Yeah, here in the bottom there are many options, and there should,
Yeah.
yeah, there should be read file, write out, GitHub, justify, where is, so,
I
like,
can save it then. I can save it then. Exit.
yeah, so if you, yeah, that you can do with you can save it with control O. So control O will save it within the file 2.txt.
Okay. You save it. Uh-huh. Now exit. Let me check here. We can exit it. Yeah. Mhm. Okay. To exit.
Now have you pressed control O?
I did.
Okay, so that means this file is saved. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Now, okay. I think here you can change the file name to right. Yeah, I can see this white bar. The cursor is
This
at,
one.
yeah. Can you press the back arrow? Can you press the back arrow in your keyboard? Yeah. Not the backspace, back arrow. There is left hand side arrow. There is a right hand side arrow. Yeah, yeah. Press once again the left hand side arrow. Yeah.
Uh,
So here, if you, if you press the left hand side arrow once again, once again, and now change the name of the file into linux2.txt or linux.txt, whatever it is, whatever name they have asked. Delete, give a backspace, delete, yeah, backspace, yeah. Type Linux, uh, Linux txt. I think linux.txt. I think there is a typo error in the file. Once they have written it to Linux txt, and again in the second line they have mentioned linux2.txt. So I think you can give it a name of
yeah.
linux2.txt.
Linux too.
So it is a typo error maybe in the page. Okay. So either you can name it with Linux txt or linux2.txt, whichever you want. Okay. So now you can hit enter. Okay. Now press enter. Okay, save file under different name. So
Yes.
yes. So type Y.
That's done.
Yeah, so done. I think in the upper cursor it is showing a new file with linux2.txt is created. Okay, so now you need to exit from this window. So exit is Control X. Control X. Yeah. So you can check with ls whether the file is created, or you can directly open the file, whatever you want. So ls will show the file is okay. The file is created in a path
Uh,
within home, within student, within music. There the
mm-hmm.
file has been created. Okay, so in
Here
that,
has.
yeah. So in that case, Just check the
Yes, and
document.
here.
Yeah, so in the document also, did they create it in that path or they created in the home directory?
Okay,
Yeah,
let me check this one.
in the document screenshot also, they have created, they have shown the path for the file too. Okay, so when we typed the nano command, at that time our cursor was in which direction? I think we were in uh, the student directory.
Okay, so
When we opened the nano editor, at that time we were present in the student directory.
I have to go back here.
Yeah. So the
Okay, so
file is created. There is no issue. File is created. You can check it with the command ls. Type ls, give a space and specify that path slash home slash home, and then within home there is student, and within student there is music in caps,
music.
and then within music,
Linux. No,
yeah, the file
Linux.
name is linux2.txt.
Linux.
Or oh, sorry, you were checking whether the file is there, so you do not need
Mm-hmm.
to mention Linux. Delete the word Linux and hit enter. After music, give a front slash and hit enter. Yeah, press enter. So the file is created. Linux2.txt is there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that is the point. They have not clarified whether we need to we need to create this file within that same directory, or do we need to create it in the home directory. That is not clear to me. They have not specified, but as I can see in the last page, page number 12, the command prompt is student at the rate ubuntu and then dollar sign. Okay, so this means they have created the file within the student directory.
Mhm.
So what you can do is you can again create the file, that is one way, or you can just move this file from this location to the parent directory. So that will be the easy way. Either you can create another file and you can save it here, or you can just cut paste this Linux 2 with the MB command. Yeah. So
Okay.
currently uh, you are in
On
the,
students.
yeah, in the student directory. So type MB space, then specify the file name, the path front slash home, then student, then front slash music, then front slash linux2.txt, and then give a space. Now this particular path is front slash home. This is the location. Give a front slash, give a
Okay,
space,
space. Okay,
and then
space.
give a front slash, then specify home. Within home, give a front slash, type student, give a front slash, hit enter. Now check with ls. So it is now in this current
Mm-hmm.
directory, student at the
Yeah.
rate ubuntu. And if you
Yes, yeah.
check with cat command, you can check with cat command like the page number 12, cat cat, and then the file name linux2.txt, hit enter. So this is done. So we are done with this practice.
Mm-hmm.
So this guidelines that they have given, you can use it anytime to practice. Even The study docs that I had given you last time, they were also similar.
Yes.
So you can either use them or use this for your practice anytime.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Well, if you
Just
know about
just
it.
read the last paragraph. Do we need to do anything else? I think nothing left.
Say that again?
What is written in the last paragraph, like the summary, it is written in this lab. You learned some of the basics of Linux
Yeah.
command,
Yeah.
including how to use the man command to get help with Linux command, how to manipulate files. You also learned how to create a file, text to a file, how to view the content, including NetLab's material in your assessment solution. NetLab's activities are meant to give you hands-on experience. You are encouraged to use screenshot from the relevant NetLabs. Okay, so whatever you have done, do you need to submit these screenshots? Has your teacher or trainer or anybody has asked for screenshots or
That
anything?
activity meant to give you you are
You are encouraged to use
to the
screenshots from the
screenshots. Yeah.
relevant NetLabs activities as
Hmm.
supporting evidence in you. So I think it's better to take a
Hmm.
screenshot